the team of the year. It's the team of the year. It's the team of the year. It's the team of the year. Yeah. Come on. Team of the year. Team of the Yeah. It's the team of the year. Team of the year. Come on. Team of the Yeah. Team of the year. Team of the It's the team of the year. 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 Team of the It's the team of the year. Yeah. Come on. Team of the year. Team of the Team of the year. Team of the It's the team of the year. Yeah. It's the team of the year. It's the team of the year.
Hello, FC Mobile community. How are we doing today? It's a big day. It's Ultimate Team of the Year here on YouTube, on Twitch, on stream, in game. I'm Antoine, joined by Tak. Tak, how are you feeling today? It's UTOTY Day.
It's UTOTY. Major moment. It's been what my fourth Ultimate Team of the Year, and it's always a blast. It's good to be back here. How's it going, everyone? I missed you all. Wasn't here for the Team of the Year review, but ultimately I got here for the Ultimate Team of the Year review. How's it going? Good to see everyone here. Ha!
Very smooth. Love it. No, it's great to be here. UTOTY, yeah, as you said, we've been through multiple UTOTYs. It's feel like every year it's something different, it's something exciting, it's something new. The players are obviously the stars, and we're all excited to see who they are. How do we get them into our team? And I guess celebrate Team of the Year as a whole. So it's awesome seeing all of you guys in chat already, making your voices heard. We can read a lot of the comments coming through on stream. So it's great to be here. Hope you guys are doing well. Team of the Year, though, as a whole, as an event, TAC, it's had its ups and downs. We'll put it that way in terms of community sentiment.
Absolutely. I wasn't here for the live stream, but we have been following up on the feedback. We have been having discussions, and as always, thank you for sharing your voices. I always feel happy that you guys have an avenue to talk with us, and keep talking. We're hearing you all loud and clear. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like with Team of the Year, obviously a lot of the feedback that's been coming through in the first couple weeks has been heard. It's been noticed. It's been talked about. So obviously we see what you guys are writing in chat, seeing what's on the social channels, on Reddit, Discord. Like we're seeing it. We understand it. It's being shared through. So your voices are being heard. And I guess we just want to make sure here that Ultimate Team of the Year has some of those exciting moments that you've come to expect year over year. And from taking the first look here with you guys, I'm hoping that we can hit some of those fun moments and maybe even talk about the players we can get and look at the stats. Because TAC, this is one of those where like UTOTY players in the UTOTY chapter, it kind of brings a bit of like, oh man, this is one of the pinnacle moments of the year.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're all here for, right? Getting some UTOTY players to our teams.
Exactly. So
and losing
I think just one
rivals.
Well, obviously that goes without saying for
in
both
my
of
case.
us.
In my case.
Yeah. So one thing, just before we jump into it, I always love to see, like, in chat, where are you tuning in from? So drop in the flag of where you're from, or even just write it in chat. Where in the world are you tuning in from? And once we get everybody to drop that into chat, we'll jump right into the UTOTY player reveal, and we can see their OVRs and all that. But just want to see in chat first, see how like global and worldwide our game is. I always love to see that. So just drop that in, and then we'll get started.
I just dropped mine right now. I'm not currently in Brazil, but my heart is in Brazil. And for all of our Brazilian fans out there, we have some exciting news. We'll get to it later. No spoilers.
So love to see that chat, everyone dropping in. But TAC, I mean, we don't want to yap too much here. I feel like everyone is in stream. Everyone's ready to go. And we want to show the OVRs of Ultimate Team of the Year. Are we ready to go?
I'm ready, Antoine. I was born ready.
All right. Here we go.
All right.
Let's hit it. Here they are. Ultimate Team of the Year. Obviously the best 11 and the 12th man are no surprise here of who they are. But TAC, the OVRs, we can look and say 117s are the peak here, mixed in with some 116s and then a 115 at right back and striker. First thoughts?
Yeah, we'll get to the difference between players that were already 117. Don't worry, we'll cover it all. First thoughts, really happy to see Rafinha there as 12th man. My thoughts, honestly, all of these players are ballers. They definitely deserve there to be voted for the final 11. Your thoughts, Antoine, and everybody tuning in. What are your thoughts? Do you agree? Did it coincide mostly with your votes? It did with mine. Like 50%. My votes had a lot more Brazilians in there, but 50%. I got it right.
So I'm interested in seeing like the three strikers. Obviously, like midfielders, defenders, we're pretty sold on the positions. CMs across the board in the middle, and then left back, center back, right back. But I think it's having those three strikers, and it's like Mbappe. Are you going to be playing him striker? Are you going to be playing a left wing? Someone like a Dembele, is he striker as well? You can play him on the wing. Holland, I think, without saying, is a striker, but I think it's just those two, Mbappe and Dembele. Where are we going to play them? Where's their best spot? And that's where we can look into the stats a little bit later, and then we can all understand, okay, these are the skill points that make sense, these are the stats, and then come to kind of a conclusion there. So those are my two wild cards.
Let's also point out to Van Dijk and the fact that he has been collecting Team of the Year trophies for 1,000 years in a row. I even lost count. He must have, a dedicated room in his house just to store his Team of the Year trophies, because that's insane.
It's
well deserved.
7 years running now. Yeah.
7 years running.
Someone in chat will have to correct me if I'm off there, but that's my guess. I think it's 7 years of toddies, which is incredible. I'm getting the game build ready here. If we want to pull it up on screen, we can go through the actual event of Ultimate Team of the Year.
I'm ready. I'm excited.
All right, here we go. So, Ultimate Team of the Year. Right away, I think we can start off with UTOTY Draft. Right away, this is kind of going to be the main place that we've come to know for Team of the Year. And it's in UTOTY 1 and UTOTY 2. And as you can see, certain players are in UTOTY 1 and certain players are in UTOTY 2. So, as we can see, TAC, there are new UTOTY draft vouchers. These are separate than the regular vouchers. So I've already put myself here and got 10. And then we'll just come and see here as well. This is the Toddy icon. This is a new draft here. This one uses the FC draft vouchers that we've had from Team of the Year before. So Pool A and Pool B. But I feel like right off the bat, having it separate into here, two different 117s and 116s. So you'll come in and do this. Very similar to how the rest of the event has gone. And just to show in the store how you'll be getting these draft vouchers, it's going to be in a new UTOTY tab here. So TAC, pretty straightforward when it comes to getting the voucher sets with gems here. And then any of the other offers here, these are going to be for the icons. So just remember that. UTOTY is separate. The icons ones uses the same voucher as we've had before.
Yep, absolutely. I think we'll get a clearer picture after we see the stats and attributes, but I'm curious to hear from you and from the community which of the draft options there seems more enticing in terms of the pool of players that you can get.
And as we go into the UTOTY chapter, we have the starting 11 here and the 12th man, Rafinha. We'll check in their stats just shortly, but wanted to also show how the UTOTY exchanges work. So each player will have an exchange where you can take his nominee version and trade it alongside some Team of the Year players to get the UTOTY version. So as you can tell, some of them have different OVRs, but what's interesting is they're going to be red ranked is the requirement for putting in the nominee player alongside some other Toddy players with it. We won't go to the exact specifications, but then what you get is the UTOTY version at gold rank. So the nice thing here is you save out on rank up tokens.
And Antoine, I think this is what excited me the most about UTOTY, because of course you have the option to try to get the players from the draft, but by having this mechanic of exchanging your nominees plus more requirements for guaranteed UTOTY players that you want, really makes it more accessible. We can get to the requirements. What I can say is that the requirements depend on the OVR and the attribute improvements between the nominee and the ultimate version. I would say in most cases, I thought it was accessible, but I'll let the community react, and we'll take a look at the commentary after it's released. Of course, we can't show the requirements because, it'd be unfair. But yeah, just wanted to highlight this. Once it's released tomorrow, Thursday in the UTC timing, you guys can all check at the same time and you see if I'm right or not.
The other thing too is if you've been using nominee players, so let's say I've been using nominee Mbappe and I've kind of held off ranking him just because I was thinking, all right, I don't know if I want to use him in the future. But let's say you are using a nominee player and you really like him, you're using Dembele, and you've ranked him up already to red or even gold. You can look and say, hey, I'm going to go exchange him, upgrade him to UTOTY, and I don't lose out on that rank because I'm getting his UTOTY back at gold. So it is nice that you don't get them back at unranked and have to spend the extra rank tokens on there. But yeah, as Tax said, we can't show the requirements because that would have some market implications, but I'm sure you guys will be able to look at all of them when it comes out and decide what's worth it. What do I want to go for? But needless to say, we have some UTOTY quests as well for weeks 1, 2, and 3. So complete all of these quests over the 3 weeks. So these are all pretty simple. This is the week 1. And as your final reward for completing all these quests, you get your choice between either Koundé, 115 right back, or Haaland, the 115 striker. So think of this, guys, as your UTOTY like final reward for just completing quests. These, however, are not pre-ranked. So if you do want to take that Koundé or that Haaland and then put them into the exchange, you would need to rank them up to at least red.
Which one?
Chat,
would
who
you
are we
take?
picking between the two?
Curious about this Haaland. I think he might be, if he has the base, I think he might be a good option.
Yeah, I'm curious to know, Chad. Like right backs, like I still have Zambrota from Glorious Eras as my 115 right back. So I don't know if I'd go for Koundé. And I feel like strikers there's been a lot of good strikers coming out. So it is tough. But I would like to know, like, who are you guys picking if you have to pick between these two? And for people asking, like, why would I rank up this Koundé or this Haaland to put in the exchange? The thing is, it's a requirement for the UTOTY exchange. Like, you need to have that player ranked up.
Yes. You need to have the nominee version at 4 or more rank up levels. That's how it works. As you can see, it has to be red rank or more for you to trade in your nominee for the ultimate version.
Exactly. So let's get into the stats because we've been going through a lot of the exchanges here and how it works. But let's start it off with Ousmane Dembele, UTOTY 117. Some slight stat increases. He is 5'5".
5'5", and he's, I guess, one of the contemporary symbols of being a 5'5" player. You don't know which foot he would use. Very, what's the word? Bifooted? Ambifooted? Oh.
Amphi-footed. I haven't heard that one before. So, he can also play right wing. And I guess that would be interesting to see. Are people going to be using up front, false 9 style, or are you going to put him out on the right? Then let's look at Mbappe here. 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, and 150 pace.
Domino.
And then can play left wing as well. A lot of traits. And then let's check out the Haaland 115. This is the one from the final milestone.
Interesting player. Can't really... Just looking at the stats, define if I'm interested or not. I think we'd have to test it in game. Maybe somebody can post a review later on. I'm really curious. I like to see like different players that doesn't exactly fit the meta, and if they can be used.
Then we got
This is my
Rafinha.
go-to guy Antoine, this is my go-to guy. I do have a Rafinha nominee is waiting to be exchanged.
Check out Vitinha. Can play Cam as well. So chat, what are we thinking about the difference between UTOTY player items and the TOTY nominee versions? How do we feel about that upgrade between the two?
And for context, for an example, Mbappe would have requirements that are much lower than Rafinha's exchanges because the difference there in OVR and attributes aren't as steep when you compare both.
That is a good context, yeah, just to know the difference between the two. Then we got Declan Rice here.
This Rice looks amazing.
CDM. Yeah, just all around.
Yeah, I think between the three midfielders, that would be my choice. Because I like CDMs. I like we didn't have the physical and defending stats. Even though you're using them in a more advanced position.
Yeah, this Rice looks very versatile as a CDM. Can go up and down, make some good passes. And then here's the other 115, Koundé. Can play center back.
Oh, as a center back, he sounds cool. I think he gets outclassed in the right back position, but as a center back, he might be very, very usable.
Yeah, that combo of pace and physicality.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I think it's just going to be the height, but there are other similarly sized center backs that do pretty well. High though. They got Van Dijk here at 117.
Yeah, it goes without saying his top class.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a tough defender to get past. 130 pace. And then Saliba here, 129. .146 defending here, 140 physical. Acrobatic clearance.
Yeah, when you're comparing nominees and UTOTY players, look out for the traits, because team has implemented, most meta traits in most of the cases there. So it might be like the difference maker, like dives into tackles or speed dribbler in for an example.
Yeah, that's a good shout actually about the speed dribbler one. I saw a few people mentioning. I think Rafinha had it on him.
Mm-hmm.
Small little adjustments like that can make a difference. And then Gianluigi Donnarumma. One-on-ones. So out of the UTOTY that we've looked at, who for you, chat, stands out? Who are you looking at and going, yes, that's who I'm going to upgrade? Right off the bat, I'm seeing a lot of people be excited for Rafinha, and I saw a few for Vitinha as well. That's kind of the two ones that stuck out. But then again, like looking at the 117s like Mbappe, Van Dijk, I mean, those guys are obviously going to be the best of the best.
Yeah, bias aside, I think that Dembele is looking amazing. Specifically in the striker position, I think, because of the weak foot, the pace. He has, decent height. I 5-star skill moves, all of the traits. Very kind of flexible too, to future-proof your team a little bit. It's really cool because then you can shift it to the right wing position if you find a better striker. I think he'd be the highlight there for me.
That's actually a good point, where you look at like solidifying your striker first, say you're going to use him there, and then maybe over the months you find a striker you prefer up front, and then you go, all right, I still need Dembele in my team, let's shift him up to right wing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the same could be said for Mbappe with left wing.
For sure. He's very good. I just think that Dembele has the edge just because of the weak foot at the striker position. If you're using like a central striker, he gets, the edge just because you can have one instead of pair of strikers, and you want to early in the finesse shots. I find that angle.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
In margins.
Very much so. So I just want to come back here to the UTOTY draft, and just wanted to go through just showing how it works again. So we got the UTOTY draft vouchers that we get from the store, and I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm going to go for UTOTY 2, and then we're just going to use the 10 drafts here. And let's see who comes up. Denzel Dumfries. So
one of us, Antoine. One of us.
You can also get regular Team of the Year players. These are the instructions here. Yeah, this is Pool A. Then Pool B is going to be the 115s. And then Pool C is going to be... Actually, Pool B is 113 to 115. And then same thing with this UTOTY draft. It's just splitting up the Pool A, essentially. And then with Icon, though, I can use the draft vouchers that we've been accumulating the whole time. So let's give this one a shot, see what comes up.
One of
Scott
us.
McTominay.
One of us.
115
Let's
here.
go.
And yeah, so. And then
Just
the
a note
one
here. The Team of the Year icon draft follows the same progress as of the drafts that we currently have in game. The UTOTY draft will follow different progress, but I think I noticed they have shared progress in terms of when you get guaranteed Pool A, Pool B, right? So, and the progress from the Team of the Year icon draft will carry over for next week because TOTY continues and we still have honorable mentions too. So it will carry over for next week's, the other week's, draft progress too.
So just to clarify, that's where we're seeing Pool B and Pool A.
Yeah.
These will carry over to honorable mentions next week.
Exactly, Antoine. Exactly.
Okay. Nice. So the next thing, just to show here, is going to be the Star Pass. So it's a new Ultimate Team of the Year Star Pass. And we have Beckenbauer as the star of it. And we'll take a look at the rewards here. Nothing too crazy, but we'll check out this Beckenbauer at gold rank already. So 115 base. Can play CDM as well. 141 defending.
Classic Beckenbauer.
Physicality and pace. Decent. Obviously the defending sticks out. And I think just the all-around passing ability too. Medium high. So if you are going for the Star Pass in the premium route, it's there. And then the regular route here will have vouchers and our regular slate of resources. But hey, there's actually a TOTY 26 ball in there.
Whoa.
I don't know if I'd actually use this one. This one might be just for like PvE matches. If I'm playing PvP, I tend to use the setting where I turn it really bright. If you're playing head to head, you can go do that. but cool ball nonetheless.
Yeah, I don't think my old eyes would be able to, find the ball as easily. But it's pretty. Love the novelty of it.
Yeah, looks very nice. And then I guess just again to go through, these are the UTOTY exchanges. They all live here. And then the Team of the Year exchanges here, the draft voucher, and then different ones here. And then flashback, if you haven't already seen, it's another way to use your draft vouchers, rank up training, and then the Musiala exchange. So I guess one thing to shout out here is UTOTY vouchers, not in exchanges. And then quests here, these are all the same stuff. And then looking just at badges. Yeah, all the players here. So I
see
think
the
TAC
comments.
for
I'm seeing the comments of everybody asking to show the exchange requirements. Oh, we don't want to do that, guys. It will definitely cause implications in the market. Nobody wants that, trust us.
Exactly. We'll leave it to you guys to see it when the event goes live on Thursday. But rest assured, some of the players here at the exchanges should be all right. I'm not saying all of them.
Yeah.
I'm just saying some of them.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So I saw someone in chat asking about Jenga, and I feel like that's a perfect segue for the next part of the show. So we don't actually have Jenga in the build, so we're not going to walk through the event. However, we will be able to show the players in a player banner up on screen as your kind of first look at the event. And obviously, as TAC has a connection, I guess, to Jenga, it'd be great to get we can walk through like a small little walkthrough of the event so you know what to expect when this goes live at the same time as UTOTY.
Absolutely, I would love to. Why don't we pull the player banner to contextualize this? There we go. First, a look at some of the Jenga players. And let's start with why Jenga? What's Jenga, everyone? I guess if you're Brazilian, you understand, but we in the team, we opted to go, very local, very regional. Jenga is, it's hard to translate, but it's that Brazilian flair. It can be used in both football and dancing. And this is an event that celebrates Carnaval, celebrates Brazil, Latin America, and as you can see, it's reflected here in this player banner. We have Capita with a signed version, really cool to see. Rivaldo, Aymar, Roberto Silva, Ibarbo, and more. Out of these players here, I'm really curious to see the Carlos Alberto Capita. He might be a good one because he also plays right back. I haven't checked if he plays right back in this version yet, but he usually does. So that means he has a higher base. And to one, what are the highlights for you while I prepare myself to kind of like tease the community a little bit about what Jenga is about and what they can expect in the event? And everybody in chat,
I think right away. I think right away seeing the Carlos Alberto at center back as kind of a signature item, that'll be interesting. I guess what we can expect to see in this event is a chapter. You'll be able to play through some matches, earn some players here, and then there's also going to be the draft system. So a little bit of what we've seen with Team of the Year, but slightly in a smaller scale.
Yeah, this will be a secondary event as it will be released this Thursday UTC. So no more waiting. Carnival is almost here in real life. everybody's preparing in Brazil already. Everybody gets the excitement up. So let me tease a little bit of the information on how the Ginga in-game mechanics work. We're bringing back the weekly leaderboards with the tiered rewards. So that means that you'll be able to play between PvE, between VSA, between head-to-head weekly matches and score on a leaderboard, and you get rewards based on how many points you got throughout the week, which is really exciting because it's something that specifically also the Brazilian community have been requesting a lot over the past few months. So we're glad to bring this as a community request. It's great to see feedback being reflected in game. Unfortunately, we don't have the actual event to show, but this comes out this Thursday UTC along with the Ultimate Team of the Year. And Ginga will last for 2 weeks, all right, starting this Thursday UTC. I'm really excited to see the comments, reviews, opinions of the event. And as Antoine said too, there's more to Ginga. There's a mini Star Pass, there are drafts, and we might have even more to show on Thursday. So I hope you guys are excited as I am. The player banner, although it's great, doesn't make justice to Ginga.
Well said. And I guess if we didn't already point it out, there's a new hero in the event that we haven't seen in FC Mobile, and that's Pablo Aimar. He's not Brazilian, but he does bring that South American flair as a hero in the Ginga event. But I'm excited for the different players that are coming in, both week 1 and week 2. So this is week 1. We'll also have some info next week on some of the top Brazilian players coming in next week. So should be exciting.
Brazil, Argentina, we're hermanos.
I'm also noticing our names are swapped on our banners here.
Huh.
It seems like Tak has just walked into becoming Antoine here. I was shocked for a second. We'll fix that real quick, but I was like, hold up a second. I'm not talking about Ginga here. But with that said, we're going to show off, speaking, I guess, of faces and getting those accurately portrayed, we have some new face scans coming into FC Mobile. Some of them have already launched about a week ago. Some are coming in pretty soon, but we just wanted to showcase a few of them there. And there we go. Accurate face scans, accurate Antoine, accurate Tak. But we'll just show a few of them here, some of the Premier League players. Honestly, I was excited. I was like, am I going to start speaking Portuguese right now? Like, But no.
Where's my cap?
Oh, that would be funny. But in any case, we do have a few of the screenshots here. We wanted to just show you guys so that if you have any of these players, you'll notice that their face scans have been updated. So some of the Premier League, like Ait Nouri here. If we go to the next couple ones, we can scroll through. See Jared Bowen there. It's a little tough to tell zoomed out, but if you have them in your team, Tanaka from Leeds. And then our last one here with Granit Xhaka on Sunderland. So there's going to be a bunch of these added in. I think one that we don't have a screenshot here, but we actually saw in build, didn't point it out earlier, was Rafinha is getting like a new face scan, last I saw. So I think it's more accurate to his hairstyle. And as he's UTOTY 12th man, like that's perfect timing. So just to look at this. And make sure that you guys check your teams if there's any players that have their face scans updated. A bunch of them get done every so often. So if you are noticing any players that you notice, hey, this guy's face scan or his hairstyle is a little bit not exactly what it is in the real world, always send us a message on Discord, on Reddit, wherever, and we'll take a look. So just a quick little shout out there. But yeah, I think we're back to being ourselves now. I feel Antoine. I think you feel very Tak at the moment.
Yeah, we had to get the face scans, updated there. So nice transition into that topic of the face skins. It was all planned. It was all planned at all.
And I guess as we wrap up our show, we do want to share the redemption code up on screen, up on the top. It's going to be UTOTY Trade-In. So you'll be able to get it's a voucher we have alongside some rank up tokens.
It's a voucher and a 100 rank up points. So it's great to prepare a little bit. It's great to see the rank points because I am in need. I'm going to go through a major team renewal there. We're going to break, we're going to sell a few players. We're going to bring in some reinforcements, and we'll have to, review the dynamics of the team because you know what happens when you bring a lot of star power into a single lineup. So manager here will
That's very true.
Really, really on top of his game to control the dynamics there in the dressing room.
100%. It's gonna be a lot of thinking there. But make sure you guys use the redeem code here. Make sure you grab your tokens, your voucher. I'm also noticing that I'm fading into this background right now. But it's been a show, guys. It's been a show. We went through UTOTY. If you didn't see earlier, come in a little bit late, go check back the recording. You'll be able to see how UTOTY works, the UTOTY draft tokens, the UTOTY chapter. Get yourself the choice between a 115 Kunde or a 115 Holland, and then the exchanges where you put in a red rank Toddy nominee. You get back a gold rank UTOTY player alongside some other options. So all in all, I think TAC, a lot to think on, a lot to strategize on, and there's always honorable mentions next week as well. So a lot to play, a lot to look forward to, and I think we're all going to be excited to jump in on Thursday.
Absolutely. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Let's say bye before Antoine finished to vanish there. We'll keep an eye out on feedback. Keep voicing your opinions. We're always there, reading through everything, having the conversations. So please keep doing so because it's really important for us to hear you out. So see you on Thursday for Ultimate Team of the Year or Ginga. Please enjoy Ginga. So proud of it. It'll be a cool moment. I hope, right? We'll see the reviews, but yeah. Bye for now. Thank you for tuning in.
Take care, everybody.
Team of the year. Yeah. Come on. Team of the year. Team of the It's the team of the year. Yeah. It's the team of the year. It's the team of the year.